Yeah, we're here on the Sacred Hills original estate vineyard here in Hawke's Bay. It was once a farm. My family, the Mason family, have been farming here for 50 years. It was once a 1,200 acre property nestled between these two rivers here. This vineyard site, the Rifleman's Vineyard, is some 300 foot above the river with some sheer cliffs down to it. It's very, very old volcanic ash scattered on top of 20 metres of stone and river shingle. So we planted a vineyard here in 1991 as an experimental vineyard, mainly in Chardonnay. And the Chardonnay had always just been an exemplary glass of wine, and it's one of our most loved wines. And it's become a bit of a New Zealand icon now. The other original estate vineyard, the Dartmoor Vineyard, is a specialised Sauvignon vineyard with a magnificent wine that we make called Sauvage. My younger brother, who started the winery with Tony and I, has moved from Hawke's Bay now down to Central Otago and has a fantastic Pinot Noir vineyard down there that we utilise. That we've slowly become very specialised and top-tier service providers for all sorts of people. And that's come about by bringing on a fantastic team of people who have brought with them the enthusiasm that we naturally have for the industry, but also the professionalism to carry out every role of what is now a very diverse business and one of the probably the leading technological wineries in New Zealand.
I was lured back to Hawke's Bay to work in the vineyard here with the family. It was all about passion for wine, and working with David and Mark has been fantastic. One of the things that I work really hard on in my winemaking is texture. I think wines have to feel good in the palate and give you some sense of depth and complexity and richness. So we produce a range of varietal wines from the key regions, and we also produce some more specialised wines such as the Wine Thief series. Those wines really are an all-out effort in the vineyard and in the winery to produce wines that are of world-class standard. From 2001 we started producing Sauvignon Blanc from the Marlborough region, and since that first vintage, every vintage we've made has produced a gold medal for us. Our Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc mostly comes from our own estate vineyards in Marlborough, the Hell's Gate vineyard and the Hammond Road vineyard, which we are able to really fine-tune those vines and get just the right type of Sauvignon Blanc character that I enjoy putting together into the wines. It's a very important category internationally, and our goal is to make Marlborough Sauvignon Blancs that really stand out and represent everything that's good about Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. The name Sacred Hill is a translation from Māori of Puki meaning hill and tapu meaning sacred. And we do feel a responsibility to look after the land here. It is very special, and so when the sustainability projects came around, we were one of the first people to pick it up and run with it. And in Hawke's Bay here, our winery was one of the first to be sustainably audited as a winery, as well as with the vineyard side of the business. We're here in the Gimlet Gravel sub-region of Hawke's Bay. The Gimlet Gravels are special because of the river gravels that are here in front of us that were laid down by the Nairoro River about 150 years ago in a big flood. In this vineyard we're in now, we have Syrah growing here, for which we're receiving significant international acclaim. It has great intensity and structure.
We've always believed that wine should be enjoyed with food and friends. It's not a pretentious thing. It's got to be enjoyable, and people have to have fun with it. And everyone that works here today still has an enormous amount of fun and enjoyment in every aspect of what we do.